Apparently 69 degrees right now outside.
You want to crack a door open?
No. This also isn't 100% accurate because I know for a fact it was 77 or so. So I'll switch it over to junction.
Whoa. Can y'all hear the fucking soundtrack? Because this game's soundtrack fucking slaps. We're gonna start at exactly 7.
These are yours, yes. And the wafers.
You're gonna eat the rest of my wafers?
Oh, you paid for me?
You gave me them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stop eating one.
God. We have 3 minutes to just jam out to the fucking main menu music. Saving for... I don't remember what. New operations? Probably. Not like I care about buying new pilots. Oh, that's gonna hurt. There goes all my money, but y'all will know what I unlocked in a moment. Fresh chat. We've got 2 minutes until we start. 2 minutes for me to theoretically post links, but I won't. They're good hats. Do 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 do. Okay. I guess it's important to always start with the roots. Awake on foreign shores. Contract removal of 1 target. Personnel. Opposition. Light loyalist. Caution. Your legal status as a citizen of Solonore will be permanently revoked upon completion of your first contract. If you have any questions, purchase a copy of the Terms and Conditions and FAQ. The Solonore concerned, hereafter the SNC has intel on Ramiro Castello, a military commander in civilian clothing attempting to escape the present situation. The SNC has isolated him on a highway using district gate controls, taking applications from any active limited-time contractor, hereafter Brigador. It's time to mulch a bench. There is dead. Old road. We must fall. Accept the contract. Smush. Welcome, Brigador. Welcome to Solonore. Many years ago, the paramilitary group Novo Exercito do Povo seized power of Solonore, the capital city of Novo Solo, the colony. Peaceful negotiations with the leader of the NEP, the tyrant known as Great Leader, have failed. After Great Leader closed the spaceports, the citizens of Solonore have been forced to endure years of regressive economic policies and isolationism. So long as his menacing array of orbital guns installed throughout Solonore point up to space, there could be no outside assistance from the SNC or other benefactors. It is accurate to consider your participation in the present opportunity a heroic sacrifice, a tangible contribution to the restoration of rightful planetary self-governments. With your help, the SNC will restore Solonore to prosperity. Welcome, Brigador. If you don't know, the SNC is a multi-corporate group, which is here. We can literally skip all of the we can skip all of the tutorial missions, honestly. They're not really important unless for reading. But the SNC is a corporate group who want to quote-unquote liberate Solo Nobre to get in control of the planet all over again. And with that, turn it into a proper money-making colony. Isn't he done? The game also has one of the sickest soundtracks of all time. Most of which was done by Makeup and Vanity Set, which is awesome. I have all 4 parts of the soundtrack downloaded. So I'll start with Second Scout. Because these are all assorted levels of fucking tutorial. That's right, you need like 12 tutorial levels to get this game. So let's start with Second Scout. You're the 3 closest SNC assets in Letterard. This is open to any one of you. Now that you've had necessary clearance, we'll begin assigning key infrastructure targets. In this case, series of comms towers. Destroying them will weaken the local opposition's ability to raise an alarm. Mind the explosives. So we have Zolig, Alto Zolig, which is a mech made by Spacers, so she's not from the planet. They like came crashing in pods too small to be... Hi, Varys! Too small to be shot down by the orbital guns. Here's a big stompy mech. Oh, important thing. This isn't like a model. They made all the vehicles in real life and digitized them in 64 fucking frames to give you like this perfect little panning. We have Kilgore with the Duchess. We have Sing Kilgore. And we have Snell's Caravan. Let's go with Zolig, just to show off mech gameplay. So, oh, this one's still... Oh. Are we still in a tutorial mission? I guess we are. I thought I was done with tutorial missions, skipping the first 12. So, spotters will alert the alarm, or pop the alarm. Oh my god, the game is loud. Let's drop it down a little bit. There we go. So Zolig's got twin 14.5mm chain guns. Bert. Walking over a ruined thing will give you its ammo if you hit R. Left click is to shoot your blue. Right click shoots the magenta. The lasers, they will always have their proper like laser. So like certain guns will have a different arc. Later you'll see me like using something with a fucking mortar. Like a full-on artillery gun that's just pointed up. And that's gonna have this big ol' arc on it. Yeah, this game is stupid pretty. Do I want to... Okay, let's take out these tanks first. This game is a lot of thinking for a game that is... big truck is a bunch of shields for me. 2 of them in a row, thank you God. There is directional damage in this game as well, and it just has one of the most banging soundtracks of all time. This is a synthwave nightmare. Aw, little infantry units, how cute. Little chicken walkers, light mechs. Nah, nothing can stand up to spacer tech. That's why spacers are allowed to be what they are. Which is to say, morally is it irreprehensible or reprehensible, the word I'm looking for? This will explode, just a little. Oh, also, we're fighting our way through a slum. And if you look in the top right corner of the screen, you can see that I have a fucking, like, my payment in real time as I cause more damage and turn civilians into goop. Oh, how cute. We've got an anti-grav coming for us. There's another anti-grav. Anti-gravs are fun. You're supposed to aim at their shadow to hit them. That's just a little detail that the game teaches you pretty early on. I've put a lot of time into this fucking game. It had a sequel that was supposed to come out last year, but didn't. Where's the 4th depot? Oh, I know where it is. Okay. Great. Great. There you are. We have 2 exits, north and south. Let's go north. I always go south. Let's switch it up a little. Aww, little Civvy thinks he can run. You are a mercenary. You have no ties to anything. The more you break, the more you get paid. And the whole game looks like it's being played through a fucking CRT screen. Or some old broken thing. There's a lot of levels. Also, if we back out of there, there's a mode where you can purchase your own specialized pilots. Yeah, they have big signs. You can buy pilots that have their own different difficulty and difficulty multipliers and payouts. This one's from the audio book. Note: only fights loyalists. Max difficulty top. Payout bonus $500,000. Max multi 4. That's great. I'll play some Hue later. You see this big old list of mechs and cars and stuff? Yeah, it's beautiful. And I just bought something big. Every single campaign level. These are both. Every single campaign level, one after the other. I bought the one that has no checkpoints. I will be streaming that. Not tonight, but soon. Tonight we're just going to be grabbing some extra levels. Maybe topping up some more pilots, because I never invested in the pilots other than buying Hugh. Or the fancy ones like Steve Lickman. The Auditor is creepy beyond belief. I have a bunch of the early pilots. Ripley Snell, Arturo Nami, all the fun ones. All the silly boys. Are you an assassin? Removal of target structures. Moderate loyalists. Nearest loyalist company is at fighting strength and Letterard, moving to protect key infrastructure. Panic walls may be a factor. What that means is... let's do another mission, Zolig. What that means is that if I get spotted and can't take down the dudes who spot me, there will be fucking... hard to penetrate walls that pop up everywhere. And that's not going to be easy to deal with. It's never easy to deal with. This game is ostensibly a stealth title. Allow yourself to be spotted. So now you see what the radio signal looks like. And, oh no! They put caltrops up. Guess we gotta go. You have to personally destroy the power grid. Marked with an orange diamond. Let's pop a smoke screen. Smoke screens are really fun. I haven't had to even think about them yet. There's a lot of gunfire coming in my direction at this exact moment. I need to... Oh! That's a mongoose. Hello. Get stomped on. Adorable. It is adorable what you thought you could do there, but sadly, it doesn't mean anything. Holding E. Mechs can go hull down. hiding behind their legs to just become, like, gun emplacements. That's tasty. Mechs also get the ability to just stomp on fuckers. Because, you know, having a bunch of tons of metal stomping down on you, has a habit of killing the shit out of you. Let's go. Crunch. This way. Checkpoint, okay. That's one of our exits. Here's one of the elevated rails. We've already broken a decent amount of it. Let's just get through here. Oh, look, a residential zone. I'll take the money. This game is made by Stellar Jockeys, who are currently still working on its sequel called Brigador Killers, if I recall correctly, which had its official release date removed from Steam because it didn't have a true one. There we go. I'm excited for more Brigador. This game was like a cult classic. I learned about it via a Tumblr post when it first came out. The Tumblr post was literally just like a gif of a mech spinning. I was like, oh boy, what's this? And then I discovered it's a game, and B, one of the best games I've ever played. Bert. There's so much stuff just happening at all times. Stomp, stomp, crunch. Maybe we can load up on... Oh, hey, substations are down. Nice. Standing in here, we'll load up my weapons, and now we can leave. Well, why would I? I have ammo to waste. Howdy, welcome to Brigador, one of the best games ever made, in my opinion. Digitized incredible violence of mass scale. Okay. It has some of the most disgustingly beautiful, like, names for levels. I still haven't finished Metal Faith. No, Metal Health on the 4th. Mechs rendered in 3D. Oh, you missed it. So, all the mechs and cars and stuff are real-life models that were then digitized in 64 directions and interpolated for the rest. These are all miniatures. Here, let's take out a tank. Yeah, no, this game is about as close as you'd get to, like, orbital guns are high priority objectives for the SNC. Destroying guns, scouts, large explosion, alerting nearby enemies. I wish I had one. I don't. If I could get my hands on one, I would probably come. Okay. I don't remember how this dude's tank plays. All I remember is that he has two guns. It's a cannon and a machine gun. It's a stutter machine gun, too. Look, this game is very near and dear to my heart. Mongooses need to stop rushing me. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're in a tank. Orbital gun down. Let's pop another mongoose. Let's sink a burst into a... Let's just pop someone's gas station real quick. You don't deserve to live either. None of you do. Let's crash through a residential area for the extra money. Ooh, power substation. I'm a tank. I can push through things. Can you link me that? Crunch, crunch, crunch. I have a friend who said that they were gonna try and digitize them, like, again, to turn them into 3D model printables. I should back the fuck up. This one will explode. Yeah. I remember there was another orbital gun up north. Let's just use that 40 mil chain gun real fast. Thank you. Spamming my 40 mil. Bert. I'm invisible now. Didn't stop them from finding me. I really wish Mogs would leave me the fuck alone. Mogs are such a bitch to hit. Oh, no one here other than me knows that, the colloquial term to refer to a mongoose, the power armor, which is the thing that keeps shooting me suddenly, that runs around on 2 little feet, looks like an idiot wearing like a football uniform. They're called Mogs. Everything in this game, in its universe, is piloted via a neural link. You plug yourself into the mech, and it operates off of your own fucking, like, brainwaves, which is sick as fuck. Civilians, crunchy, crunchy. Delicious. Oh, you survived that first shot. You made me waste a second whole 40 mil. That was someone's apartment. Remind me, Eva just wrote a short story about Neuralink Fighter. Just ask you to read it. I will ask. I could personally ask myself if I bully them hard enough. They'll send me anything. Oh, turrets. The easiest way to deal with turrets is to just run into them and push them real hard. Stop having a gun. It's my job. Bert. Those big boys are shield projectors. They have a lot of juice for your shields if you kill them. Every gun has a different rating for, like, versus armor, versus structure, versus shields. It's disgustingly cool. Here, I'm gonna just level this apartment complex to get my my money up to a little more respectable. Bow, wow. Oh, that's gonna make me so sad. I just saw what you fucking linked. It's a steady ad. Oh. Poor Edwina Blake. Ostensibly the protagonist of, Moderate Loyalists. Fight meeting with low clearances. You 3 pilots are proven capable Brigadors, of which geography and converging opposition forces make moving through the city unlikely to succeed. Command is remove military leadership. And then exfiltrate via orbital tug. So let's do the, let's take the Canavan out. Steady Ed, Edwina Blake, is ostensibly the protagonist of the book. Like, the book has 5 fucking protagonists. The audiobook. It's so good. I have a copy. I could link it. That's technically piracy, but who cares? I don't have shields. The audiobook is free with an Audible trial. Yeah, but Audible fucking sucks. Audible refuses to pay their creators, like, anything at all. Like, Audible will... You know how Audible's refund policy? How it's like, oh, it's so great. Yeah, no, Audible's refund policy basically just fucks over every creator who uses it. If you are familiar at all with Space Dock, I'm a huge fan, and Space Dock, they have an audio drama called The Sojourn, which is this incredible ode to realism in sci-fi. They had to sign up basically with Audible to make sure anyone even got to it, because there's a lot of people who judge audiobooks and audio dramas who will not fucking listen to your shit if it's not on Audible. And Audible has been paying them out about 40% of the stipulated contract price. 40% of the agreement, which is after cut. Audible has been tooth and nail fucking over every single person who has ever made anything on their platform ever. And I just killed those 2 mogs like nothing. Here, let's toss an EMP grenade just to fucking make it so much easier on myself, yeah. Poor those 2 who were caught in the middle of that. I have a what's the word? I have a recoilless rifle. I think it's a Carlos. And then I have a Belter chain gun. Yeah. The Sojourn is an only audiobook thing though. If you don't follow Space Dock on YouTube, I suggest it greatly. Space Dock got to collaborate with oh my god, the best part about Space Dock getting fucked over by Audible and Amazon is that Audible and Amazon specifically came to him to like write the lore for a ship in the Expanse. So imagine the company that like has been nothing but supportive of your channel just kind of turning out to have been stealing 60% of your agreed profit the entire time. That's painful. A-gravs are weird. A-gravs don't have like they can like lock their rotation. They can slam, but they don't like get a shield or something. Boink. They are the fastest though, generally. I mean, even their like heavier stuff tends to be faster than like some light mechs. Like there are huge A-gravs that are not, super fucking slow, but also don't you dare fucking pulse that black hand at me. The game is 20 on Steam, the audiobook is 5. Yeah. The chapters are tracks. It is about 6.5 hours of audiobook. It's incredible. I used to listen to it going down and up from Florida to go and visit some. Yeah, Steam has audiobook. That's because it's listed under like fucking. It's listed under what's the word? It's listed under soundtrack. Good news, I have a shield. These guys pumping their fucking black hand gamma emitters at me can't hurt me. God. Get fucked. Jesus Christ. The black hand gamma emitter gun is basically literally just a gamma radiation microwave you point at an enemy mech. And it tends to turn the pilot into mulch. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I can literally go over to acquisitions, Intel. Is it under Intel or is it just under equipment? Yeah, it just has everything written there. Where is it? Black Hand. 0 cover damage, 1 shield damage, 5-star hull damage and 5-star penetration, with a 2-star rate of fire, short range, flat arc, large AoE, light stun, single shot, 10 times proc beam, quiet report and impact. Those are important. This is a stealth game. Long damage over time. The Black Hand is a gamma emitter used almost exclusively by spacers. Fielding the weapon alone is sufficient for war crime charges, but the few militaries with means to pursue action against spacers are the ones who employ them. Against an unshielded target, a single ignition will inflict 3rd-degree burns and a guarantee at cancer at 100 yards. Within 50, you begin to see 4th-degree burns and spontaneous contracture. Exposure at 25 yards is a death sentence, even when protected by several inches of armor plating. Liquefaction of the dermis and internal organs is common. Even if a target somehow survives, they are permanently incapacitated. Given the efficacy of hard shields against gamma emitters, I'm convinced the widespread deployment of the weapon serves as psychological rather than direct combat-related roles. The sound of its hissing crackle is enough to panic even a seasoned soldier. From what I'm seeing of spacers in combat, particularly in their light mech spears, I suspect the weapon is used as a form of counting coup. Regardless, I've seen its aftermath firsthand. It is a cruel and terrible weapon. Yeah, everything, all the lore in this game is fucked. This is a post-dystopic, like, interstellar sci-fi. One of the characters you can play as... where is she? I know her name. Where is she? I'll find her in a bit. One of the characters you can play as... Okay, spacers live in space. Duh. Spacers who live in space tend to be crazy hedonists. One of the characters, the one that we were playing at the beginning, this bitch, Clotilde Alto, she is known amongst the spacers for being extra, in that her favorite meal is a sous vide human veal. And by that I mean spacers have like vats that they use to reproduce because they don't want to get bother with fucking. She just turns up the heat on the vat. She clones herself and then sous vides it and eats it. And she has a cool mech. Break 2 orbital guns. We're gonna be fighting Corvées. We're gonna be fighting the gutter punks who have like ramshackle, put together weird shit. Hey, some spacers aren't all that bad. Most of them are. Okay, great leader is dead. The loser he controls is fractured. Politics have died with him. The Corvids have seized about 25% of the districts, including Zoker's Scarp. We want that because it's an ideal defensive perimeter, and we can do a big bunch of shit to kick them in. So we can play as Pierre in his Turo, which is like the mech for the game. It is like the splash screen and everything. We can play as Pino and his Prowler, which is a really fun... Oh, yeah, it's got a... I have to show off the Gutter Ball sooner or later. The Buckler is something I'm a fan of. Volhard is a fun pilot for it. And then there's the Mog. So I think we're going to go the Prowler. The Gutter Ball 160mm mortar. Best choice. Yeah, I put up a poll on Twitter, and if anyone wants to vote, next week we're starting a full game playthrough. And the options are both games that have had a DLC or expansion pass release in this week. The choices are Doom Eternal and Outer Worlds. So the Gutter Ball doesn't actually explode. Also, I'm being chased by a little kamikazes. The Gutter Ball, boink, is a 160mm hardened steel and also concrete projectile. It's good for doing this. It just punches a hole through any wall. Watch this. Boink. Fire one, and I went right through half of an apartment building. Right through there. Yeah, the Gutter Ball's lore is that it's literally just made for demolishing things. If it hits your tank is gone, because you just took a 160mm projectile that's made of steel and concrete to the face. In a game where you have lasers that are guaranteed to liquefy the person in the mech, the Gutter Ball is literally just a heavy punch. Oh, hello. I need to kill you. You are a shieldy boy. Give me that. Boink. Dunk. Demo, yeah. Turns out flinging rocks really hard works. Bonk. Oh, I missed. So yeah, you see that this is more affected by trajectory than anything. Okay, we're being approached. Let's use some environmental stuff to our advantage. Killed that dude for the shields. Corvids have really, really low armor when comparatively. So the gutter ball does a great job at just smashing them. Even want to ask what my favorite faction in Brigador? Oh, that's a hard one. Well, are we talking from a moralistic, a gameplay, or a lore standpoint? Because morally, I have to side with the Corvids. Gameplay, I have to side with the Spacers, and moral, and like, when it comes down to just like pure, ooh, that's cool. Gameplay, I have to side with the Loyalists. It's kind of a mess. Like, I love the Spacers. They're fucked up. I'm just gonna throw a gutter ball into this dude's apartment. Yeet. Boink. Crunch. Like, yeah, I'd love to, you know, be a good person. I'm gonna go have a crisis real fast, actually. I need to pretend to be a good person. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do some charity. Joke's on you, the Dusker is in the spike pit. I'm back. Okay. So I actually do need to do metal health on as a fucking as a mongoose. That's gonna suck. Let's actually get ready for becoming a mongoose pilot. Oh shit, we're not in the same usual ones. Huss, Tura, Rounder, and a Chook. Let's do this one. Let's take this guy out. We're in a tank that has a railgun. Uh-oh. And on top of the railgun, we have our usual tank ability of push thing really hard. Also, we go invisible, which is great. Boink. I missed. Imagine getting grazed by a railgun. Let's run over some soldiers. Crunch. Can I stop presenting my weak rear armor to the enemy? Por favor. Goes invisible. Ostensibly, this is a stealth title. Boink. Misses everything with my railgun shot. Shh. There aren't tanks hiding behind this embankment. Boink. This counts as an energy web. No! Don't do that. 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 Boink. Bonk. 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 Schmeck. Sometimes your railgun feels like it'll just level city blocks, because it does when you miss. Sometimes your railgun feels really piddly. Boop. Oh my god. Can I get the collateral? Yes. Actually, I do not want to be standing on this while someone is shooting at me. I say, eating a shot to the face like it's nothing. That thing explodes if I remember correctly. I don't want to be hit by that. We are now in a graveyard. Let's disrespect the dead. A whole bunch of soldiers. Big crunch, everyone. Let's go big crunch and boink. Oh no. Yeah, let's run over graves. It's my favorite pastime as a spacer. Remember, spacers are an equal opportunity evil. As long as you're a space aristocrat, you can be just as evil as anyone else. Crunch. Crunch. It's lore that spacers don't actually tend to use tanks. Bonk. Boop. Boop. Bonk. Beep. Boop. Schmip. Blop. Good news, all the captains are dead. Bad news. Floaty brick assholes are not. Oh my god. Substations are still alive. Not anymore. I'm not crazy. There is an exit up there, right? Hey, wait a second. Hey, great leader statue. Get fucked. Okay. 25 millimeter. Damn it. Hey guys, before anyone can even roll a hydration check, which no one has, here, let me do it for you. Oh boy, I forgot that I have to go get my hydration. I'm sorry for another BRB. I was up for more than one reason, and I forgot half of them. Hello. Hello, everyone. So, I hate to break it, but, yeah. I remember why this is such a hard mission. We're gonna do it on the Killdozer before we do anything else. We might not be streaming that long tonight. It is, in the mid to high 70s in my house right now. Oh my god. It is currently in, like... Our AC is busted, and I thought that I could stream comfortably. And I am being rapidly proven wrong. And I'm also just not feeling good, because it turns out my lunch and I didn't agree at all. And by lunch, I mean thing I had, like, right before stream. So I'm going to show off this level, and then I'm going to apologize, because today's fucking stream being super short sucks. I just don't think I can really bring myself to do the rest of Brigador like this. I didn't even get to show off the way that, like, super cool shit works. That's fine. I hear a black hand. We're in the Killdozer. Killdozer doesn't give a shit. Killdozer can just shove through anything it wants. This Mog, gone. Yeah. The game expects me to be able to do this in a mod, which I still haven't done. The best part is that even if I do call it early, I will probably just be playing more Brigador. Also, I had to flea treat the room again because my dog's a mutt who keeps bringing him in. So the room reeks. Like, we sprayed it earlier, and that sucked. Let's at least finish this level. You see how long the so the Killdozer has, like, I think one of the highest armor ratings frontally, and both of its guns are mounted on pintles on the front as well. The only problem is that it doesn't really have big guns. It just has, like, a small gun. It doesn't really have a large gun mount. Please die before you call in reinforcements. Thank God. Oh, it's a thing. I'm so sorry. Okay. This level is destroy houses. Yeah, that's right. They want you to commit property damage. Extreme property damage is the name of this level. We're in the bougie neighborhood. Smoke grenades work exactly as you'd think. They block line of sight, so as long as you put the grenade in front between you and an enemy, they lose sight of you. Hence why that enemy is still shooting in the wrong direction. That tank just ate my fucking shot. Then I missed the second one, so boink. Let's actually hit you head on. I do too. I really hope so. It's like cool outside. I might have to like put on actual clothes and like go hang out just on the porch for a while with like a sip. Okay, where's the last houses? Yeah, y'all saw the first levels we did were slums. Here I am running my dozer through houses. Like, gated, fenced neighborhood, fucking assault turret protected houses. This game held 0 punches and gave 0 fucks when it came to its depictions of, you know, assorted inequalities. So you can see I have overshield, I have my regular shield on the health bar. The overshield is the lighter blue, the regular shield is the dark blue. Overshield decreases over time. I will probably end up playing this more next week, actually, if I do call it now, because it's hot. And I'm just uncomfortable. Ugh. At least we would have gone for an hour. Oh, look, a house. That much of the house was left standing, and apparently that was enough to halt my progress. I'm gonna take out this fucker first, and then this tank. Boink. Find your exit. Huh? Oh gosh. Hi Izzy, I'm sorry, I'm about to end the stream. It's just a little too hot. I'm sitting at like the chair. I'm dressed like my character because it's hot and I have an air circulator pointed at me and I forgot to go buy another one. So I'll have to fix that tomorrow. Hopefully they'll fix the AC. They probably won't. And a rar, so I'll show off. I should at least show off one Steve Lichtman run. Probably not. I'd get yelled at. But when it comes down to my favorite vehicle, before anyone, guys, don't waste your points. It's a short stream today. Where is it? Mech Spacer is the third one. So yeah, they have some good names. The Broodmare, the Atos. The Atos is fucking delicious. Oxyblaze, Dorig, the Zolig's one y'all saw. Sleepwalkers are fun. Okay, well, wiggle. The Sleepwalker is fun because... Yeah, here you go. Take a look at my notes on the Hoker. Tell me what you think. I really think you've got two main camps of Spacer. The Sleepwalker falls into what the hell am I looking at? Side that Spacer seems so fond of. Half fond, anyway. Goofy tall for a light mech, so thin. It ends up with great sensor range awareness that makes up for all the fire it draws. I bet if you really cared to find out, designs like it would call from quasi-religious devotion to bizarre totemistic forms. Not my department. Its primary mount is put under the head. Here, let me show it off in freelance. Here, we'll go vehicle. We'll do random district, vehicle, Sleepwalker. It's built right through the middle. Yeah, it's so small an M2 Browning fits right through it. And then its secondary is like stuffed on that too. It's teeny. Yeah, look, the Madois. My understanding is this weapon not only predates the colonies, but space travel. If that is the case, it is a truly venerable design, and one I'm told will continue to serve for the foreseeable future. It's an M2 Browning. Chunka. Yeah, the lore of this game fucking slaps. The lore fucks. This thing's dumb. See how small it is? Primary mount. Heavy. Teeniest? Yeah, Spacers. Entirely unreasonable amount of guns on the tiniest legs possible. The pilot is right there. The pilot has to be the counterweight to the giant guns. Then the Juke, which is an actual, like, power armor suit. Yeah, Spacer tanks are fun because they have wheels for tank tread. Instead of treads, they have wheels. Also, this one looks cool as shit, and it's a heavy and a turret mount, so you get the heavy right down the middle and then the turret one on top. This one's flat. We've seen this one. We saw this one with the railgun. The paver is probably what the Troubadour's great-grandchildren look like. Classy, fast, and more dangerous than it ought to be. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of good designs. This one's just a plane. They took the wings off and gave it guns and gave it bigger guns and an anti-gravity drive. I'm just gonna look through some of these until we hit an hour. You can see the pilot. This is just this is literally just a motorcycle. It's an anti-gravity drive. You can see the pilot. Oh, the Hoker. I love the Hoker. Look at that. It's so dumb. The Arlo's a cute one. It shows up a lot in the book. Assault Recon Low Orbit. It's so cute. And then you've got all your guns and insanity. You get the little model of the gun. It's so cute that they can just schmuck it in. Faker, Pinch, Trimbor, Blackhand. What do we got? What's the big stuff? 140 millimeter HE smooth bore. 88 mil canister shot. 30 millimeter and armor piercing Koenig fucking revolver cannon. 90 millimeter canister shot. Yeah, look at that. 90 millimeter canister shot chain gun. Massive auto shotty. Your siege howitz, so on and so forth. I'm sorry, everyone. It is way too fucking hot to stream. I'm like just gonna go lay around in front of a fan. Thank y'all for coming, though. I apologize. Friday, though, we have a big thing. We have the Galahad 3093 thing. On Friday, I've been invited to an invitational event for the game Galahad 3093, which I played 2 Fridays ago. A fortnight ago. The streamers will be playing before the beta goes live, and then the beta will go live an hour after stream starts. So yeah, I have a cold drink, I have a fan. I'm gonna probably end up taking a really cold shower too. So, god damn it. Yeah, look at this tiger. Good night, everyone. I'll be available for PMing. Most of you already PM me anyway. So here we go.